Alright. So the third verse, this is what gets like constant, it feels like sometimes. Not all the time, but. So we have that. So. Leave me alone, wanna go home. Mary, oh no, not Mary. Devil, you're evil. And then starts on the 10. And on the third fret of the same string to the 7 on the same string. Climb up a string, 5, 7, 5. Like the dark coral reef. And when he says reef, you could go very quietly. And then the rest is played regular. 6, 7. And that was on G and B, 5, 5. And same with 6, 7. So, like that kind of. Like the dark coral reef. Like the winds that bring high tide. You bring sorrow and grief. Which would be 6, 7 again. Like the winds that bring a high tide. Like that. That bring a high. It's complicated. Like you have to have the sway with it. It's like that. The dark coral reef. Like the winds that bring high tide. High tide. So it's weird. I think it's on the high tide. The winds that bring high tide, you bring sorrow in. Like that. Which would be 6, 7 on the G and B string. Or it would be B and G string, how I read it. So 7, 6 G and B string. And then 9 and 8. So 3 times, but with space in the first one. 8 and 9, or 9 and 8, G and B. 10 and 10, G and B. Hold it. You bring sorrow and grief. And then, which is 9 G string, 10 D string, 8 B string. And you don't want it all ringing out. Maybe that, if anything. And then 10, 9 on the first string you plucked, which is G. And let that first one right there, the third thing you plucked, let that ring out. And then the last thing, the 9. I gotta turn the page. And then, like the winds that bring high tide, and you bring sorrow and grief. What does it say after that? Made me ashamed to face Mary, I think. I didn't write it all down, the lyrics, so. Made me ashamed to face Mary. You don't have to let it all ring out. You can let both those if you want, because the strings are still going to go like that. But I don't think it rings out. And it's basically holding that chord. G, B, it's a C shape. So G, E string to B, and then back to G, and then D, and then one more back to G, and then when you're saying the next lyric, third string, same chord. What is that string? A string. So barely had the strength to tell, like that, to tell, and then you hold the next chord, which is tell, G string, but you hold it just like that. Like if you're just on the C, just bring those 2 fingers down, and then 3, 2, 1, D, G, B, and back down like a do do do. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. So it's like other than the last pluck, it's like a whole sweep up and down on those strings, and then one more right in the middle, and then you connect this, which has a little space with this first note, 3rd fret on the A string, and then 5/5 D G, like a power chord. So and like I said about the sweep, it goes up and back down. And then back to you just play that and then play it again with accompanying of a string below it, 2nd fret. Oh, not that last note, that's 5th fret. Like that. So, and then that'll be 2 and 5. And then the 5th fret up under it. So G string. So 3 A string, 2 D string, 5 D string, 5 twice on the G string, and then 5 3 5 on the D. So and then the next chord, which would be those first notes, and then the 4th note too, but which is also part of it, and then 4th fret of that, which is the G string. Open again, 2 on the D string, back to the G string, open, and then the 3rd fret of the A string. So and then when you get to that note, it slides to the 10th fret, and then 9th fret of the D string, 10th fret, and it's kind of fast right here, back to the 9th, the 7th, that's the part that's fast, and then, like, so, this is what I mean. Kind of like that. So. So 10, 9, 7, 5, 3, and then you pluck this again, but almost not noticeable, the note, just like you're already sliding up to the 9th, and then this one's noticeable, like, because you're already on it. Like, you kind of do the same thing as this one, but since you're already on it and you pluck off it, it's like, it's kind of like you're already hearing it. Like, I don't know, this one didn't give that impression, because like, you always sound like you're moving, because when you're like, you sound like you stayed there, you don't sound like, or like doing something else, you know. So when you slide right here with the movement, pluck it and do the same thing, like it's not that note you're plucking, actually, like, not that, to the, so now 9 to the 12th, it's very particular, that's why I talk about all that, to the 12th, then 9, 10, 12 on the G string. That was on the D string, where we just worked with. So 3 to the 9 to the 12, all on the D string, and then 9, 10, 12 on the G string. And then 12 again, and then real fast, 9, 10, 12. Like that, with hammer-ons, pretty much. It's hard to explain. Like, I don't write that stuff down exactly, but it's like when I'm playing it, you feel comfortable, like you have more momentum on the strings, it feels like. Yeah, I would say another pluck. like a pull off. You could do that though, if you want multiple plugs. I used to do that, but I want to do it exact, but it sounds good either way. And then, so those same strings, just now down from that 9 to 7. And when you get there, you want to go fast on the 14 to 12 on the same, all that on the G string.